Hello there. Hello there indeed.
Hello
Look
there.
at this. Top of the world.
The world. The morning.
How we do? I'm having a grand day. I don't know about you, but how are you doing, Si?
I'm good. I'm tired. Still haven't recovered from those 2 early mornings.
Dude, welcome to my world. That time of day is normal for me, so I guess I'm kind of more used to it. But you probably have burnt the candle at both ends, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but like when the kids go back to school, I'll have to get up at that time again anyway. So.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, not too long. You got like a couple more weeks for the school holidays or something like that.
Yeah, big too.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. And I tell you what is cool as well. Streaming on a Saturday at 5 o'clock in the I kind of call it late afternoon. Really, it's a nice time for us to stream because the stream will probably be about an hour and a half long. We'll spend an hour or so reviewing Blocks magazine, which, by the way, folks, I've still got my my Dublin bracelet on. I don't want it to come off, Si. I really don't. I'm never going to wash my arm ever again. I'm going to I'm going to look like that C-3PO with the odd arm. Or maybe Quagmire. Do you remember that scene from Quagmire?
Yeah.
He's got one arm slightly different to the other. We won't say why. We won't go into that. But it was an epiphany, a discovery for him. Let's put it that way. It was a beautiful thing. But yeah, what a wonderful week. I've seen you since literally Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. 2 days of which we physically have been in contact with each other as well, which sounds a bit weird. It really does, but it's totally true, folks. Bless you, Si. Bless you. I don't know what you are. You could be Protestant. You could be Catholic. You could be anything you want to be in this. Exactly. Yeah, it'll burn. It'd be like Anakin all over again. But yeah. So we're here today to review Blocks magazine, and Si's got his copy as well, which he kind of won. Did you win that? We did win it. Someone won it and then put it in your direction, did they not?
Yeah, Craig Brickstage Pass won and signed me up for instead of him, and then luckily he won one for himself anyway.
He did. He is the boss man when it comes to that. I think he's won it more times than usual. So don't forget, folks, you could do that if you've played this already and you've won before. You don't need to worry. If you win again, that's totally cool. You can completely, pick who you would like it to go to. Now, the main thing is with this is, for a chance to actually win that subscription to Blocks magazine, we'll do the review. Then after the review, we do a Kahoot, and we can have pretty much most of the people that are in right now can join that Kahoot, and it's 11 questions, and whoever comes out on top gets 12 months subscription to Blocks magazine. It's a really good prize, folks. It really is. It's definitely worth having, and it is really, in all essence, the magazine to actually subscribe to. Anyway, if you don't win, or you fancy getting a subscription to Blocks magazine anyway, you can get, truthfully, folks, using the code LBB Lego. You can get a 10% discount on a year's subscription. So, it's like, getting a magazine and a bit of it free, to be honest. And it's totally worth it. And the cool thing is with Blocks magazine, Si, is that when you are subscribed to it, I've not actually tried this, maybe I should do it next time. You get a digital, you've got kind of access to a digital library of previous issues of Blocks magazine. So you got your own sort of Lego library, which is it's like Wikipedia, but better, but factual. So this is going to be issue 94, and we're going to be reviewing that. But first of all, before we kick off, let's say hello to a few peeps out there, some of which might actually win. We could be talking to the next winner of Blocks magazine review, Si. Who we got out there? We've got Brickstage Pass. He says, "Yup, I'm gonna say hi to all as I'm cooking tea and then watching the TV with no chat." That sounded absolutely nothing like him, did it, Si?
It sounded a little bit like a mix between Craig and Ian.
And who?
Ian.
From, Ian. Yeah, it's Ian from Brickpods. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Ian. Now your chickens. As you coop. Nicole A.K. Lady McBrick is out there. She was on London Calling last night. She was swearing like a banshee last night. She was. Good evening. Greetings from Germany. How are you all doing? Hope you're a wonderful weekend. I think I think all the packing must be getting to her side. That's the thing with Nicole. I think she started to stress over it now. Which, I mean, we've only been saying for like 2 months she needs to start packing. But there we go. What can we say? Why would she listen to us? I don't know. Anyway, we've got Avoco 5 out there as well. It's an interesting name. I like that. Avoco 5. Lots of O's. Could fit more O's in that. We've got Tower Bridge Bricks in there. What a beautiful man that person is. I tell you, folks, I speak from experience of having met that person several times today, actually. Baz is out there as well. Watch your folks. Baz, there's going to be a few castle questions coming up in this one. I hope you're all prepared for that, Baz. There's a lot of castle, a little bit of galaxy.
No pressure.
No pressure at all, Baz. But if there's ever one that's been for you, this is it. We got, and we might even have a curveball question right at the end, folks. A curveball question. We got KO out there. It says, "What if I won but don't want 12-month subscription?" Then give it to someone else, KO, I suppose. But question I got to ask you back is, go on, Si.
Donate it to somebody.
Yeah, donate it. That's the whole thing. You can win it and donate it to someone. You haven't got to have it. We've got Chris. He's good. He knows his stuff. Chris Shed Moving and Building Chalice. I don't even know how long it takes to actually change your names in YouTube. So it must be a thing. I've never had to change it. We can imagine it. We're changing our names. It would completely throw people for the day, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Do what you got to do. Yeah, that's why I like that one. 2-1. Gotta do what you got to do. And this is what we're doing, folks. We've got to do this because we love it. We really do. And I love being around Si. He's a good lad. He's got a beautiful family, folks. He really has. And so I haven't even started looking at the vlog material yet. So it will be out sometime next week, folks. It really will be. We've got Robin Hull out there. Robin Hull, I met him 2 weeks ago at the opening of the Leicester Square store, the preview of it, actually, I should say. He goes, I still haven't got over seeing you at Leicester Square. The nightmares are so graphic. Indeed. Well, there you go. All I can say is you should have wore a tighter belt, Robin. You brought it on yourself. Simon says, Greg will be overstimulated this week. I can't go there. He says, what with Leicester Square, Dublin, and all these people he's met. Yeah, and I tell you what, Si, it continues tomorrow, funny enough, because tomorrow I'm back at Leicester Square. I'm actually having lunch tomorrow with Claire from Cali Brick Click, including Sands and Tech as well. So tomorrow's going to be a very nice sort of afternoon, to be honest. Be up there at midday. LJ, A Puzzling World, is in the chat as well. I do like that logo. So do you like the avatar? I'm a fan of that. I do like that a lot. Simon saying, "What's your Barry?" Barry saying, "Make all the questions, Castle." They are. In fact, you know what? I just remembered something I actually haven't done. But anyway, I'm not going to go there because no one's noticed it yet. Thomas Davey is out there. He goes, "Hey, LBB, Greg, Si, and Mag. Raid from Adorabills. Oh, fantastic. A raid from Adorabills. I love Ruth. I really, really do. Great to see you. Lovely to have you here, Thomas. And don't forget, folks, if you do happen to be new around here, then why not consider subscribing, hitting that subscribe button and become a bigger part of the LBB family. It's easily done, and it's great to have you here. It really is. So, Chris, give out some love to Ruth's raid, shall we call it, Si? We've got J Bob out there as well. J Bob, lovely to see you here as always, my friend. Thomas is saying there looks like some broken thumbs out there. Hit the button with your forehead if you have to. I completely agree, mate. Use your toes if you can. I mean, if you got that sort of dexterity, then go for it. That's all I can say. KO say this is yesterday, cabbage brick. Profound to say the least. KO. Robin Hull says I've only purchased one copy of Blocks, the special 90th anniversary issue, and found it quite tedious. Blimey, that's a bit rough, isn't it, Robin? I got to be honest. I actually thought issue 90 was one of the best issues of Blocks magazine ever. In fact, Blocks magazine is very good. Robin, bearing in mind, Robin is a big Fabuland fan, folks. So take that. Taste is the greatest enemy of art. That's all I could ever say to that, isn't it, right, Si?
That's right.
It is. Just keep nodding inside.
I can't read, so I've never read a Blocks magazine. I just look at the pictures.
He just looks at the pictures, and the pictures are wonderful. I think Dave helps with the pictures, doesn't he? Justice for Dave. Chromed Lego Cat says, I read the Blocks magazine in the store. Adorabills is out there. Hello, Ruth. Lovely to see you. Adorabills, are you going to be joining the Kahoot afterwards? This is going to be good. We'll get going with that in just a mo. Adorabills, go to bed. No, don't. She loves it here. She really does. We've got Heather Brownie. Hi, Si, and Greg from Heather.
Hey, Heather.
Saying hello to you, so which is nice, isn't it? Actually, I will. Okay, I'm off. Have fun. That's it. Until next time, Robin. But yeah, hello. Hope everyone is having a great day. Yeah, I genuinely do. I'm a big fan of Blocks magazine. In fact, I like all the Lego magazines. Do you know what? So I actually bought one. I got to the airport on Thursday, and I bought one. I bought the because I hadn't seen it over here anywhere because it's sold out. Is the Avengers one? Yeah, so
I didn't see
it. Really cool. Yeah, it's got a really cool figure of War. What's his name? War Machine on it. That's it. War Machine. I always called it Warhammer. Then I was like,
Warhammer.
No, wrong universe, Greg. What is your opinion on brickheads? I like brickheads. I've got one. If you look over there, there he is. There, that one there. It might look like a flower, but it's not, folks. It's actually a demigorgon. I'm a big fan of brickheads. In fact, look at my other shoulder just there. You can see a couple more just there. I like them. I'm a big fan of brickheads. I basically buy them if I like them. Simple as that. I really do. I had funny enough, on London Calling last night, Lauren, aka the Brightest Witch Bricks, she was actually building a set of 4 brickheads from Harry Potter. I really like those. So I might actually end up getting those. There's some really nice ones in there. We got the beautiful Fab Blondies out there as well. And Sai is giving out some love too. So let's get going then, shall we, folks? I'll just have a swig of coffee, put a little bit of lead in my pencil. Ah, lovely. I didn't burp. That was Sai. He's so naughty, honestly. Yeah, he's totally disgusting. Anyway, there we go. Have a little swap around. There we go, folks. This is Blocks Magazine. This is issue 94 of it. Now, I might emphasize on a few things, folks. That might be because there might be a question at the end of this for you to actually pop in the right answer. So if you sort of think, oh, why is Greg emphasizing on that? Make a note of it. Make it a bit easier for you, folks. It's going to be a good one anyway. There might even be a little bit of maths involved in this as well. So I'm not saying anything else other than this is issue 94 of Blocks Magazine. It says Lego Classic Space Galaxy review, the retrospective and exclusive interview. Blocks Magazine, which is about building, collecting, and customizing your Lego. If you subscribe, you get a chance to win the castle. We've got Build the Star Wars AT-ACT, which is the one from Rogue One, I believe, which has got the kind of orange body. And then you've got Lion King's Castle. All right, folks, Lion King's Castle, which looks very nice. It's a beautiful set. It really is. I know quite a few people that have got this set now, Sai, which is lovely. So all we got to remember, folks, is that if you are going to join the Kahoot at the end of this, right, and you have to, then do get your parents' permissions, because I will need to know your address so that Blocks Magazine can send the subscription to you. Otherwise, it'd be a bit silly, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's get rid of that banner, and maybe we'll put that on a little bit later. But anyway, we'll keep going with the comments. It's Lion Knights, not Lion King. Did I say Lion King? There we go. See, see, Lion Knights. We'll soon find out where we're going with that one, Simon. I might have said that on purpose. Who knows? We'll know maybe when the Kahoot kicks off. So anyway, so it's welcome to the magazine. Who we got down here? We've got the editor, Graham. I met Graham actually at Leicester Square, the opening, the preview of that one side, which was nice. We've got
Is he tall as well?
He's quite tall. Yeah, I think about the same height as me. He brought along his girlfriend too, which was nice. I met to see her. Chloe, I think her name was. It was really nice. Yep, really nice to meet him. It was kind of everyone you would possibly want to meet was there. So it was lovely. And quite a few of the people that I met at Dublin with you were there as well. So it was it was a nice thing to see. It really was. You'll feel like you're back in the era when the Lego system came of age. Pretty cool, isn't it? Over here, we've got Tips and Bricks. Follow them on Instagram, folks. They do come out with some really, really good stuff. They really do. Totally worth checking them out. They kind of tell you all about different techniques and things like that, which is nice. Okay, here we go. We're right into it now. The contents. We've got win, 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 win. So if you subscribe to Blocks Magazine, every month you're in with a chance of winning a prize from them. This month, you're in with a chance of winning the castle, which is really good because let's face it, folks, it's £350. You wouldn't have to shed out otherwise. 78. This is their kind of mock of the AT-AT to convert it to an AT-ACT. It's a mouthful, isn't it? AT-ACT. You got the loop coaster here. 71. I think a certain person I know might have bought this recently. This Disney haunted house. Looks really good actually. It's a big house, isn't it? If it was haunted,
it is.
That's for sure. We got some details here on page 102. 102, I think, is Rewind, if I remember rightly. And on Rewind this month, they're talking about Space Police 2. Now, I'm interested to know, did anyone out there actually collect Space Police 2? Because that was around, I think it was around the time of Classic Space, or Space as it would have been known then. Let me know if you did or not. We've got Lego Talk over here. Build Spotlight. It's quite a good one, isn't it? Andrew Tawa built Kira from the films Godzilla against the Mech Godzilla. Looks really cool, actually. It reminds me of do you guys remember the toys back in the day? Zoids. Did you ever collect those size Zoids?
I remember like dinosaurs. I don't think I had any of them.
I might have had one or two of them. They were like mechanical things, and you sort of wind them up, and they just kind of slowly go. But I think I probably just got into Transformers then and stuff like that. But I have to look them up. Zoids. I used to think they were quite cool. I would look at them now and go, "Oh, I'm not seeing them." Anyway, over here we've got Build Spotlight. Robert McDonald has built the beloved Paddington Bear and is hoping to see the model become an official Lego set. So that'll be obviously Lego Ideas. Well, talking of Lego Ideas, we've got the Lighthouse announced this week. Beautiful model. And totally worth the money, I think, folks. I really do. That said, I'll probably get it on a double VIP weekend or an A-fold day. Might get it on that. That could be what I get in September. Who knows? Might even save some money. Who knows? We'll see. I spent. I tell you what, folks. My Lego budget this month has gone through the roof, but totally worth it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got out to Ireland. What have we got here? Collection Corner. It says Mark Butler has a fantastic display of Lego sets with a particular focus on architecture. Yeah, I don't think Lego seems to focus too much on architecture these days. What do you reckon, Si?
Do you know, you never see them talking about it or it being pushed that much, and it has a big following. And when those sets retire, a lot of them actually go up in price a lot, except for the ones I buy.
Really? Do you know, I generally do. I do collect them. I collect ones I like anyway. And yeah, I don't think Lego got too much love on. I think you're lucky to get 1 or 2 sets of those a year now. But yeah, they do look good. I should build the London one actually. But I tell you what, I'm going to build soon anyway. And I've got a cool little idea for a video is the London postcards, which I think looks pretty good actually. So anyway, Adora's out there. We've got Ian Brickbod has joined us as well. What we've got here, LJ Puzzling Well says, I have every season 1 brickheads if they don't cost pounds because they're ridiculous price. Yeah, I have as well. I actually had the first 100, I think it was. Yeah, it was the first 100 brickheads, and then I sold them all. I sold most of them actually, but I had a lot of duplicates, a lot of doubles of that. I had them all, and you know what? I truly wish, Si, that for every brickheads you could buy, they still did the number plate on them. Because I just thought it was just really good that they did it. And I like that from a collector's point of view. We kind of like things numbered, don't we?
Yeah, especially with brickheads. It's like this. I really didn't think they'd last as long as they have. And, you know, I said to myself, I'm going to get them when they come out. And they came out and I said, okay, I'll get those eventually. And then they released more. And I was like, okay, well, I'll get those with the other ones. And then they released more. And I was like, oh, I'll be drowning in these things. So if you look at Brick Clicker's collection, it's enormous. Like he has every single one of them. And I don't know where to put them, but some of them I like and some of them I didn't like. I like the Pirates of the Caribbean one. And I liked the Lego Movie ones, or it was Lego Movie and the Lego Batman. They're pretty cool as well. But there's so many. They're loads. They're brilliant.
Yeah. Okay. Very good, mate. And they're quite good. I mean, I still think Funko Pops are better because you can just make them look more like them. But yeah, like I say, I always buy the ones that I like. And when they do get it right, they really do get it right. I mean, it's incredible, really. It's a cool thing. It's a cool thing. They overdid it. The year that they brought them out, they just brought out way too many. Yeah. The 2 that got away that I never actually ever got because I didn't know they were limited was Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. That's what that was. So anyway, we've got this customize your Camaro. It says Chevy's rather. Chevy's. I'm thinking of Essex there. Chevy's iconic muscle car has arrived in brick with different build options. I was actually going to buy this when I was in Ireland, but I actually went for something different, something a bit more to do with my city. This is a set I will buy without any doubt, folks. And if you're interested to know, this weekend coming, i.e. pretty much this time next Saturday, I'm going to be building the Porsche, and I'm going to be building that as a part of a transatlantic double bill live stream with Brick Hive. So do tune in for that this time next week, folks. We'll be sending out details about that later on during the course of the week. But this I really like, Si. Now, here's the thing. I really like the fact that it's got a soft top, but I reckon you like it because of this color combo here with the red and the black. Yeah,
it's sweet, isn't it? It's really nice.
Yeah. I know they're not your thing. They're not your sort of bag to collect or anything like that. But like all these things, even if you're not going to buy it, you can sort of appreciate it, can't you?
Yeah, I think they look great. I think they look really good.
Yeah, I love them. I really do. Now, something I do really like. Hi, Andy. Welcome, mate. Just nice to see you. I just bought this one last week. Oh, welcome. Follow along with it, mate. That puts you in a good seat. That does to do well at the end of this stream for the Kahoot. So keep it going, folks. And do you know what? While you're all here, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up. There's 40 of you out there. do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Right. Okay. Now, this set I really, really like. Right. I don't even care how much it costs because I'm not going to buy it because it doesn't go with anything I've got. So it's an easy pass for me. What about you, Si? You're more into gaming than I am. What's your thoughts on that? The Bowser.
Yeah, it looks great. It's cool. I'm more of a kind of PlayStation-y survival horror gamer. But yeah, I can appreciate it. I think it's brilliant. So if I had money in the space, I'd get it that way.
Yeah, I would as well. And if I was really into Nintendo or something like that, I totally would too.
Yeah.
It's big, it's chunky. I will say this though: if Lego ever came out of a Godzilla version of this, I would buy it because I'm a big Godzilla fan. I just love that sort of thing. I don't know why. I think I used to like the old black and white movies, maybe when I was like a little kid watching them, and I don't know. It's just ridiculous, get like a little tank against Godzilla. He just sort of like just looks at it and it just crumbles.
Yeah, it's possible, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but it is. You've got to get a lizard mixed with some testing nuclear bomb going off somewhere in, somewhere that you can't actually even, mention because the language barrier and all that sort of thing. I don't know where I'll go with this. But anyway, yeah, it's Japan, isn't it? Japan, I think, is where Godzilla comes from. And the 60s films were based around that, which is cool. Back in the day, before CGI, they just have a geezer dressed as a dinosaur, and they called it Godzilla. So anyway, this one's a bit of a weird one for me. This is set of the month, right? Set of the month, set 40574, the Lego brand store. It says here because there's a new Meta Lego set offering. Meta, they try to do anything to get the word meta in here. The Meta set option for building a Lego store. It's a fun little model. That includes references to in-store experiences. Now, that's great because we love that. Me and Si have been having lots of in-store experiences this week. But the weird thing is, it gets a really low score. So I don't know why this becomes set of the month. I don't get that. But there we go. It's a curious thing. But anyway, folks, set of the month this month is set 40574, the Lego brand store. What else we got here? We've got blocks books, how to be a pirate. That's curious. And how to be a knight. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Never see that. I might buy that for Bazza. He's like a little knight in shining armor, isn't he? He's our knight. This is pretty cool, though. This is where some of those, that 1.5 billion pounds of profits are going, folks. New Lego factory to open in America. That's pretty good, isn't it? I wonder, out of curiosity, how much it is to build and get a factory up and running. That's got to be like millions and millions, isn't it?
Hundreds of millions, wouldn't it?
I reckon so, mate. But there we go. A big chunk of their money is going to be going there. So our American friends won't have those months where they're like literally a month behind us on stuff that we're getting. So obviously we've got the factories over here. We've got Kat in the house as well. Hi, Nicole. Lady McBrick, she's saying, good to have you here, Kat. I'll show you a picture of Kat in a moment, folks. Don't worry, though. She's not allowed to actually join the Kahoot. Actually, she can join it. She just can't win it, that's all. Or take the prize because she works for Blocks Magazine. She's not allowed. It's in the rules. You could do it if you want to, Kat. I won't tell them. And now, talking to the devil, here she is. Kat Reese Jock, I think that is. But anyway, or as we know her as Cat Colors. And basically, this month's hot topic is with the Lego Group updating classic sets. The Blocks team suggests which classic models should be modernized next, which is cool. I've actually bought this set. I'll have to do a Lego haul in the next week or so, folks, or maybe in the next 2 weeks. I've actually got a backlog of videos to actually put together, which is. I don't normally get in these sort of positions before, but it's true. I've got 3 videos that I've filmed. I just haven't edited them yet. So this would be about in about 4 videos time. So look for it in a couple of weeks, maybe. I don't know. So I remember playing with secondhand copy. Oh, what was that then? So growing up in the noughties. Blimey, that makes us feel old, doesn't it, Si?
No, not me.
Of course. Si was only born a decade before that. He goes, I missed out on every classic Lego set that everybody raves about. It's fine, though, because I have my early modular buildings to cover. However, if there's one set that would I would love to see updated. That would be re-released. It's set 6975 Alien Avenger from 1997. Why this set? Well, I remember playing with a second-hand copy, which was incomplete, but I was still obsessed with it. Very, very cool. I like that. But anyway, Kat, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here. It really is. And don't forget, folks, if you are enjoying the stream, even if you're watching this back in, next week, the week after, or 10 years or whatever, please do me a favor. Give us a thumbs up. So, what else we got here? We've got blocks, the blocks minifigures as well. You can actually purchase them. I've got a set of those, which is always fun. Down here, we've got brick traders. Okay, brick traders, pretty cool. Anyway, so here we go. From bags to boxes. There we go. From bags to boxes. Here we go. Collectible minifigures will get new packaging in 2023, Si. Because as the Lego... Oh, I'm completely with you on this, mate. I don't care. I don't want boxes. Boxes suck. And just out of curiosity, Si, tell me why you don't personally want boxes. What does it do, or what doesn't it do for you that you like to do when they've been in blind bags?
Well, I mean, you can't feel what you're looking for, so you just have to go in and, well, I hope, what I hope happens is the usual people will go out early, buy a full box, and then select carefully where they get the box from the box, open it, and then duplicate that. And hopefully they'll be able to tell us that the box on the far left in the main box is whatever. And then we can go in and pick up the last box or the second last, and then, hopefully we'd be able to find it. That's if it's not randomized. Otherwise, you're just buying blind, literally blind. Like, I mean,
yeah, and it is completely blind. Which, in this day and age, in a cost of living crisis, I can't be bothered to buy loads of duplicates on stuff. What I'll do is I'll probably either, there's two things I generally do, folks. I just normally I either buy the stuff off eBay when you know exactly what you're getting because the bags have been opened or the boxes have been opened in this case, or I go to the Lego store and I just say to them, I want the whole set. Can you get them for me? And they do that. Now I don't know if they'll still continue to do that when it goes into when these minifigs go into boxes, but we'll find out, I suppose. But I won't be buying loads of them because they're boxes. I'm wasting. Isn't it even worse technically for the environment because everyone's going to have so many duplicates and so many boxes. And it's also on top of that, folks. Right? I don't even care about the box because it's going to cost even more if I do buy them from people on eBay or people that I know. It's going to cost even more to post, isn't it, Si? In a box.
Yeah, because it's bigger, and that makes me wonder about displaying them in places like Smith's and stuff, because the bags can be bunched up, but the boxes are a set amount, so they're going to have to restock all the time. And then, there's probably going to be like a head or an accessory in a plastic bag in the box anyway. I guarantee it.
Indeed. And Mairead says, I love boxes. We'll actually have to talk to our AFOLs. But I talk to AFOLs millions of times a week. Yeah. I don't know. Aldnoff says, what happened to paper bag idea? Well, paper bags are coming in, but only for Lego contained inside the boxes. I just wish they'd worked on something else, to be honest. Also, as well, I want to know this. Kat might know this. Can anyone tell me, is this going to affect magazines that give away minifigures? Because the foil bag, what's the difference between a foil bag and a minifigure bag?
They both seem to be foil bags, don't they?
Exactly, yeah. And what happens to poly bags themselves? Are poly bags now going to come in boxes? Because I'm totally cool with that. Well, that doesn't matter.
Poly bags might come in recycled plastic.
They could do. I mean, there's loads.
Do you have a design that you like from the boxes that they didn't pick?
I like this one, cube-shaped cardboard offset. I like this one because it looks like a minifigure.
Yeah,
and also as well, the design of it is good. Yeah, it's a bit like I love the blister packs as well, Si, because they're in a mold of a minifigure. I just like it. You know what I mean? I look at that, I think, I'll fill that with Jenny one day, or something like that. Never do, of course, but you know what I mean? You sort of think, I could do that. That's part of the justification of buying it, I suppose. I was just going to answer a question. Andy's saying, hey, Kat, how you doing? Hope you're well. Andy was asking the question, how do you join the Kahoot? At the end of this review and the flick through, I'll go away for about 30 seconds or so. set up the Kahoot, and then what you do is you just join via going to kahoot.it, right? Use your mobile phone, use your PC, whatever's easiest for you, folks. And all you do is I'll come back with a PIN number. You put the PIN number in and you enter it that way. It's very easy, honestly. Once you've done it once, you know exactly what you're doing. But yeah, don't worry. Everyone will have plenty of time to get into it. We give each other about 5 minutes or so. Ian Brickboy says King Orndorff, paper bags rip too easily, and when people are feeding them, absolutely, mate. Maybe waxy kind of covered ones would have worked, but then I don't think they're particularly good for the environment as well. The CMS have always been hard for me to get, so I usually get full set specific figs from Bricklink. Exactly what I'm going to be doing. Often for not much more, plus lots of eBay sellers offer free postage. They do adorable bills. That's the thing. But it's going to be interesting to see how we adapt to it. And that's going to be kind of half the fun, I guess, isn't it, Si?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it will. I'll fill the gap while you're drinking.
That's all right.
I had water in as well.
Sorry, dude. Bad timing on my part. Craig's in the house. Damn it. What did I miss? What will likely come up in the quiz? Well, you have to find out, Greg. You will. There is no recap. You could rewind and maybe fast forward at 2 times speed and catch up that way. I don't know.
On a different device.
Yeah, on a different device. That's the thing. Series 23, I don't mind more than one of each. Yeah, but they're going to be £3.50. You get a few duplicates. I mean, you've only got to get 3 duplicates. That's a tenner wasted. That's half the price of a reasonably. Actually, do you know what? If you get 3 duplicates, Si, right? That's a tenner wasted, right? That is a blooming mech, isn't it? It is a mech.
Yeah. Well, I usually do get a bit duplicates on purpose anyway. Now, in saying that, I don't want like 15 of the same minifigure, but I usually do try and get a full set and then spares to use elsewhere. So I'm kind of okay with that. But yeah, I mean, the price is inevitably going to be going up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It really, really is. We don't like that. But anyway, we've got to deal with it, folks, because we're in a cost of living crisis. Let's hope and presume that things will drop back down again one day. Believe that, you believe anything. So anyway, this is Blocks Magazine's top 10 Lord of the Rings. Now, here's something. I've never really ever been into it, Lord of the Rings. And I'm debating whether to get into Harry Potter, right? Or get into Lord of the Rings. I'm curious as to what I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that as a survey or something like that. Ask the community, what should I get into? Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Not necessarily Lego-wise, folks, just through what do we fancy? There's not much Star Wars on at the moment. And, oh, blimey. Did you hear that? It was my phone talking to me. Thank you, phone. So anyway, look, what do we got here? Lord of the Rings. Do you know what? There's some really good sets in here. In at number 1, we've got the 79003 site, an unexpected gathering. J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit Begins in a hole in the ground for hobbits. That's quite a nice set. I like that. It looks quite cool. That is their number 1. But in all honesty, Si, my favorite one from this is number 4, the Tower of Orthanc. Is that how would you say that, Si?
Orthanc.
Yeah, Orthanc. Oh, there we go. Look,
you know me, I always get stuck in these bloody names. Everything from Harry Potter's girlfriend and everywhere. I give up. I just point and go, that one, great.
That one there.
That one.
Well, this one here, I mean, I tell you what, folks, I got Vader's castle over my right shoulder, as you can see. This is better than Vader's castle. I love this one. It really is. Personally speaking, I think Block's got that wrong. I would have given that number 1, in all honesty. But that's why we're kind of looking through this and reviewing it and making up our own decisions as well. That is a beautiful set. Has anyone out there actually ever bought any of these sets? Because I see quite a lot of these for sale when I go to conventions and stuff like that.
I have number 6 and number 7.
So I've got number 6 and number 7. So number 7 is a Hobbit set. It's called Witch King Battle. That's a pretty cool one, isn't it? I like that.
Yeah.
And did you say you got number 6 as well, Si?
Yep.
Okay, and that's called the Wizard Battle. Very cool.
The witch's head glows in the dark.
I was going to say, which is, by the way, folks, Si's favorite color. It really, really is. It's a very cool color as well. That is the best comeback I've ever known anyone say for a color. It really is. Anyway, what do you think, folks? Do you think Tower of Orthanc should have been number one? I think it should have been. What do we got here? So Gregor Cake says not really into it either, but Lego wise, HP obviously offers more. Yeah, I do agree with that actually. But just films wise, I don't know. Harry Potter is quite London-esque, so it would kind of go with my brand if there is such a thing. Kat's saying I'm a Christmas fanatic. I love Christmas. Sai loves Christmas as well. We didn't talk about that. Thanksgiving turkey, Nutcracker, and Sugar Plum Fairy are all must-haves, but I'll be getting the whole series. Ooh, phenomenal. Me and Sai actually, we went after we went to the Lego store for day 2, the official grand opening. We actually went for and had a beautiful lunch and coffee at a place that had just opened up their Christmas section, hadn't they, Sai?
Yeah, it's Brown Thomas is the name of the department store, and around this time every summer they open up the Christmas shop, and it was pretty impressive. I liked it this year. Sometimes it could be very arty, and maybe they just go all pink, but like they had a lot of traditional colors, and I love the red and gold. That's what our house usually looks like, and
Yeah,
red, gold, and green.
Yeah, and you know what? That color combination is lovely, Si. It really is. But yeah, I particularly like that color combination because it just gives me a real nice sense of Christmas. I like the hollies, anything like that, the red berries, all that kind of stuff. I love Christmas, and me and Si love Christmas. We love Halloween and all that sort of thing. We were even chatting about doing some sort of Halloween stream as well. So if you guys are interested in that, do let us know because last year we did it. We even put a load of makeup on as well, which was fun. Liz is here. Lovely to see you, Liz. The beautiful Liz. She said, "Oh, I just snagged the Hobbit Unexpected Gathering, but I would still choose HP over Lord of the Rings." Okay, I will consider that. Yeah, very, very cool. And great snag as well. Now then, farewell to Feebling. Now here's the thing, Feebling. So we're talking about feeling up minifigure bags and stuff like that. Cat here, lovely cat. She's got a phrase for it. She calls it feebling, which is a very, very cool phrase. And it's basically, I personally think it should be in the Brictionary of all things. And it's basically feeling bags for minifigures, which is a cool idea. So she starts off her piece by saying, it was a weekday evening in January 2017. I think that's when I got back into Lego. When I found myself in my local supermarket, exactly what I was doing as well. My mission was simple. I was there to find all of the characters from the Lego Batman movie clue. That's exactly what I was doing. That's exactly what got me back into Lego. That's bizarre. I was running the London Marathon that year. And as luck would have it, the supermarket had 3 brand new boxes on display. The contents shiny and calling for my nimble fingers. It took me about 10 minutes of sitting on the floor, getting odd looks from customers and staff alike. You really do, folks. But you got to get used to it, though, didn't you, Si?
Yeah.
And she goes on to say, as I feebled out every version of Batman and Robin and the rest of the Gotham gang, and I did it without a single duplicate, my feebling abilities reached expert levels. It looks like my hard practice skill is about to become defunct. And that's obviously Kat talking about the fact that we're going to go to boxes away from bags, which I think is a shame. I think feeding them it is a skill. It really is. And Kat calls that feebling, which I think is a wonderful idea for a name. And some cool pictures in here as well. I like those. I do love the minifigures, folks. They do cost more now. I think they charge us an extra 50p or so. But you know what? They're totally worth it because the printing on them is magnificent. There we go. There's Graham. He actually does look like that in real life, folks. So I was wondering because he doesn't seem to age, Graham doesn't. He just seems to look the same all the time, but he looks exactly like that in real life. Anyway, castle cover. So Graham finds himself working more closely than usual with Phil to make sure the Lion Knights covers stars. There we go. Just to tell you who Phil is, by the way, folks. That's Phil there. Phil's the photographer, and that's what he looks like with his kind of in real life doing his studio. He's got some great lighting going on there. And you know what, though? The interesting thing with all that sort of thing is you don't need a massive studio to do stuff like that, folks. You just need to be able to work with decent lighting and be able to take a decent photograph as well. But there we go. We've seen this a couple of times now, Si. What did you think of this set when you saw it in the Dublin store, my friend?
I liked it before I saw it, and then when I went in, it was just all glorious and shiny. I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" It's really, I do understand why people don't like the ramp. I get that now after seeing it. But yeah, I think it's a great set.
Yeah, yeah. Kat says all the pictures are my own. Every month I work hard getting unique shots. It does, yeah, it's really cool. I like that. I thought they might have been someone else's pictures or something like that, but no, they're very cool. Wonderful stuff, Kat. Honestly, we love your work. I tell you what, I'm interested to know as well. What Barry? What do you think of that ramp? It generally doesn't bother me, to be honest. I'm sure they would have had ramps in those days anyway. I'm sure there's a ramp going up to Windsor Castle, from what I recall. Gregor Craig says, London Bridge Bricks, Si O'Connor, will you be buying this set? Will you be buying it, Si?
I'm literally just typing back. Eventually, I will. Not right now. There's way too many sets to chase after that are retiring. So I'd say this set could be out for maybe 2-3 years ish.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll get it eventually.
I tell you what, folks. Right, there is talk through the grapevine that there's going to be another castle set coming out soon for around £100, and that would not surprise me, actually, Si. That totally would not surprise me at all. Anyway, actually, do you know what? I've bought two editions of the Castle 3-in-1 set. I'm going to build that soon at some point, and then I'm going to combine them to do that rebrickable one too.
Good idea.
Yeah. Now, talking of two, these are the two designers that designed the Lego Castle. What's their names? Milan Madge. That's an easy one to remember, isn't it? Milan Madge and Mike Pisaki. He tells Blocks Magazine how they delivered the ultimate 90th anniversary Lego set. It's pretty cool, isn't it? What have we got here? The causeway is part of the castle's defense. The ramp. Barry says it's the weakness part for me. It could be better, but yes, a ramp leading up to the castle keep isn't uncommon. It totally isn't, Barry. Like, off the top of my head, Edinburgh Castle. It's on a hill. It's a hill is technically a long ramp, isn't it? Think about it. I don't know. A ramp could be a short hill. I don't know. I'm just saying. But it is a thing. We got Kat out there saying thanks, Minifig Who and Gregor Craig. We love showing each other love around here. That's what it's all about, folks. Community. Si, could the castle be your first AFOL day purchase now that you have a Lego store? Yeah, good thing, Si. You're in a lug. You are an AFOL. Are you going to be going Lego shopping on AFOL day?
I don't see why not. Like, it's another new experience, and new Lego store, new experience. I think so, but I don't think that will be the first purchase. I think it will be something maybe Star Warsy.
Very cool. All right, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, like we say, folks, the castle's going to be around for a long, long time. And something else that's been around for a long time is classic space. According to this, it says in 1979, the Lego Group blasted off to explore the universe with a range of space sets that combined superb swooshability, love that word, with the spirit of scientific endeavor. And this man here goes by the name of, and I do apologize if I get this very wrong, Jens Nygaard Knudsen. And he is the Lego design legend behind Classic Space, or Space as it was known then. And here we go. This I thought was wonderful. This shows you all the prototypes before the sort of space minifigure came to be. Let me just put that around there like that. There we go. Look, they were terrible, those figures, don't they, Si? The figures at the bottom there. Maybe the third one along's all right, but definitely the fourth one.
You'd be so disappointed if you got those brick built ones. But yeah, the third one is pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, I think so too. Do you know what though? The third one to me looks very reminiscent of a mini doll.
The third one?
Yeah, it's because he's got a longer body and longer arms, which is of course features that you'll find from.
I think it's a neck bracket that makes it look longer. There's a neck bracket so that the neck looks elongated. I think the torso and legs are the same.
Okay. So here's the thing, folks. Set 885. It's a bit of a tiny picture, to be fair. You won't really see it. You'll see it, Si, on page 33. Set 885 was one of the very first sets I ever had. I can remember the first train set I had, which was 995, I think it was, or 9559, something like that. Sorry, do correct me wrong if I'm probably wrong. 9559. It was the yellow and red train set. I'd love to actually get that. It was a 9-volt job. But this 885, that was one of the first ever Lego sets I bought, and I loved it. Loved everything about it. And it comes with a red minifigure, and that red space minifigure definitely has, like, I've got an emotional attachment with that side. I've got him standing up there behind me, but I think he's actually going to be my favorite minifigure. Just every time I see it, I kind of fills me with emotion. Never had anything like it. It's like a real trigger, and that doesn't happen to me very often. It really doesn't.
Well, that's cool.
I know. I know. It's just a thing. You know, you can't help how you feel about anything, can you, in life? And it's a good feeling as well, folks, which is always positive. This is the original 928 set, the Space Cruiser and Moon Base. I really do like this Moon Base base plate, I have to say. Very unique. I'd even actually quite like to buy one of those one day. They probably go for loads of money on Bricklink or something like that. I'm not too sure, but I'd imagine it does. But I do fancy getting it nonetheless, just to have one, just to have it in a corner somewhere. Wouldn't even know what to do with it. But you just fancy something.
Yeah.
But yeah, Simon says, yeah, agree with Side. The head is lifted up. Then we're going to be talking about a certain minifigure a little bit later, a certain extraterrestrial minifigure that actually could have looked good in the minifigure form, mini doll form even. So yeah, watch this space, folks. We're coming to him in a minute. Cat Color says, all right, I thought you meant 2000, and I wasn't even alive then. Really? You weren't alive in year 2000? Blimey. I could 1999, the night before, folks. I don't really remember much about that. I was somewhere between Devon and London at that time. Barry saying, haha, Soz, my typing is bad. Yeah, 2009 Medieval Village is awesome. I have it too, but it's a bit dated. I'll tell you what I did see, Barry, that I really loved in the Leicester Square store. They've got like a mini museum in there, and they've got the yellow castle sign, and it's so lovely to see that. It really is. So, turning a few pages, we're up to page 36 now, so roughly halfway through, I guess. One of my favorite minifigures, the red one. Then we've got the bold green one, and we've got the black version of it. And I suppose they tried to sort of update it a little bit, didn't they, with having the visor side. But you can't beat the simplicity of the red one and this white one here as well. And I love with the white one, you can vividly see the sort of the joint lines in it, can't you? And because with those classic space figures, folks, they used to have a problem where the weakness in them was around the chin piece, wasn't it? And they would snap there, which is why in the Lego movie there was that character in there. What was his name? Benny the Spaceman. He had the crack there. Again, right? I'm a fan of that movie. Si's seen it countless times. He's my go-to man for that movie. He really is, folks. And talking to the devil, there he is. I really wish I'd bought the space set they come with. You know, spaceship. That one.
Yeah.
I so should have got that. I don't, and do you know what? I genuinely don't know why I didn't get it, folks. I really don't.
I was the same. I don't know if it was the price put me off because I was only getting back into Lego at the time.
Yeah.
But I eventually got it. I bit the bullet and got it.
Yeah, I totally agree. So I was the same. I was really just getting back into it then. Apocalypse, and we was talking about that as well when we was in Dublin. I wish I'd got the Rexcelsior. That would have been a good little set as well. But there we go. Barry's saying, I don't have the Yellow Castle, but plan on doing a project with a new version soon. Watch this space. Good stuff, Barry. Cool. That's what we like to hear. That is a good one. I mean, that's the thing, right? If I was into Castle right now, I would definitely be considering doing some mocks and stuff like that of castles and reinterpreting some of them as well. But yeah, watch this space. Barry's my go-to man for when it comes to castle stuff, folks. Do check out his channel as well. Fooing with Bricks. He's a top guy. He really is. He's a good bloke. And he's also a member of my YouTube channel, which is always lovely. So I get to see him a couple of times a week, notoriously, in the Discord server. So page 40, bringing back the Galaxy Explorer. Design master Mike Pisacki. So Mike Pisacki, right, is a bit of a geezer, isn't he, Si? Because he has done a little bit of Castle, and he's done the Galaxy Explorer as well. So he's worked on some big sets. He
Yeah.
really has. We've got the
Yeah, he's very
AL928.
well respected in the community. He's a bit of a genius, yeah.
I'd love to meet him, because I tell you what, right, to actually pull off what he's done, he's quite something. Because I tell you what, right, he is, to coin a term, fooling with a masterpiece, and he's not only achieved a good set, he's actually excelled upon it as well.
Yeah.
And when you take into account inflation and life, and 40 odd years, folks, the set is actually cheaper now than what it was when it originally came out. And you wouldn't think you'd be saying that in this day and age, but anyway, good on you, Mr. Pisaki. Painting with bricks, it's still an image, but the brushstrokes seem to be moving. An interesting set. Doesn't really. I mean, I love art. I really do. It's not anything I would personally buy. If someone bought it for me, I'd build it. Believe me. But I can really appreciate this set. Do you know what I mean, Si? That like the texture, the way in which it comes together, I can appreciate it. Yeah, it looks like what it should be looking like, which is, of course, the Starry Night by Van Gogh. So let's plod through that. I mean, look at that. Look at the technique brought in there. I mean, you've really got to follow the instructions very well on that. But blimey, it's very cool. That's a very cool figure to have as well, and I like the fact that they've done that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a sticker. It probably is a sticker, but to be fair, that does go really well with it. It's nice. Do you know what? And I genuinely would like to do this, folks. I'm not joking. The next bridge on from me is Cannon Street Bridge, and then the next bridge on from that is the Millennium Bridge. And opposite the Millennium Bridge, at one end, you've got St. Paul's, and at the other end, you've got the Tate Gallery. If this wasn't such a massive set, I would actually go to the Tate Gallery one day and build it and film it there. I think that would be quite cool. This is the Blocks Magazine 90th edition, which, by the way, folks, is a must-have issue. It really is. Let's say hello to a few people that have popped in. We've got the beautiful Stud Sirius. He knows a few things about mocking. He really does. Got Tommy Dempsey out there as well. Hey, Si. Hey, Greg and Craig. Good to see you here, dude. It really is. And no, okay, she's saying no stickers on this one. That's interesting. Oh. So no stickers. That is a printed piece. That is going to be an expensive printed piece then, if that's the case. Thank you, Kat. I was a bit surprised, actually. I didn't think Lego Ideas came with stickers.
I know, so they do and they don't. I know the Big Bang Theory does. There's a lot of them that come with them, but like, I mean, you'd think that they'd be printed pieces, but yeah, no, it's a mix and match.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's strange. So they do, and we just need to get over that, folks. I'd imagine next month, definitely Blocks Magazine will be covering the Lighthouse. I'll be interested to know what score they give it. So Lion Knight's Castle, which is £350 or $400 US, and it comes with 22 minifigures. That's incredible. 22, of which the Queen is my favorite, I have to say. It really is. Which is pretty awesome. And these here are an account for all said minifigures. So we've got some Black Falcons here, Si. We've got a wizard. We've got what looks like a farmer. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Baz. We've got some forestmen here as well. More Black Falcons. And we've got these guys here, which of course is, I'm going to try not to say it, the Lion Knights, as opposed to the Lion Kings.
King Army.
Yeah, that was it. Is it? Maybe that's why they didn't put a king in there. We've got a queen. I thought, oh no, that's going to blow people's minds. They're going to call it the Lion King's Castle or something mad like that. But here we go. Welcome to Euphoria. London Bridge Bricks in the Tate Modern, you mean? Well, this is it. Yeah, the Tate Modern indeed. Oh, actually, no, you're quite right. It is the Tate Modern. The Tate, there is another Tate just down the road from there. I'll give you that one. But yeah, it is the Tate Modern, which is funny enough, is an old power, powerhouse. What would the term be? Yeah, it was an old like sort of power factory, sort of power generator for generating power for London, of course.
Power station.
But yeah, power station. That's the one. That was the word I'm looking for. I was trying to think of what's the name of that place in Ireland that we were looking at in the Lego store. That's the one. Yeah.
Could have just said Battersea and everyone would know.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Well, Battersea was just along there. Funny though, when you think about it, they put the power stations on the south side, and and they didn't put any power stations on the north side. I wonder why that is.
Weird.
There we go. I have to look into that. I tell you what, though, I would like to see that, a brick-built version of that Battersea Power Station. That would be pretty cool, especially if they did it with like a Pink Floyd concert sort of going on at it as well. That would be quite cool. So anyway, in a nutshell, nostalgia and history combined for a beautiful set that demands to be played with. So they gave it 96 out of 100. So a very good score. What do you lot out there think about that score as well, folks? Do you think 96? Do you think it should have got more? Do you think it's not worth getting 96? I think personally, I would have given it 1 or 2, maybe more, 98. What about you, Si?
Yeah, I agree. I think about 98. Yeah. Again, different people like it for different reasons, but yeah, I mean, it's so impressive to look at, and then the minifigures are just done so well, and they did a really good job. I mean, I was never a castle person, but this could turn me into a castle person and a broke man trying to get all the old sets.
Welcome to Euphoria says a Battersea Power Station set would have to be a pig flying over it. Yeah, no, I agree. I think it generally would be quite fun. It could be quite a fun thing, and there's loads of that sort of stuff that's gone on there over the years. Stud says I was really hoping that Gremlins house would have been improved. Yeah, Gremlins is definitely one that I think that will come one day. Yeah, we're cheap down south. Chris said having building Chalice. Gregor says 100% agree about the Gremlins house, Stud Sidious. Yeah, I think a lot of people do actually. They'd like to have seen that one. So anyway, excuse me. Over the page, set 10497, Galaxy Explorer also gets 96. The size of the Galaxy Explorer has been increased. It really has, folks. I was shocked how big it was to make every adult who builds it feel like a child again, and it succeeds. Interesting idea, actually. Yeah. Because when you're a kid, everything seems so much bigger.
Yeah.
And they've almost kept it to scale with that, which is kind of nice. Cool. This rover is ready for the terrain. I love it. So everything about this I love. And I do specifically remember the logo on the front was on like a sort of a long slope. It must be like 6x3 slope. And this one's just on a tile. But I love it. I love the coloration. Everything about it, I think, is just beautiful. It's it's symmetrical. It's just great. I love it. And have you got any sort of favorite parts of this that you particularly like?
I don't know. I like the shape of it, the overall shape. But I do like the cockpit. I think they're pretty cool. And obviously the big, huge space logo. But it's such a great looking set. Like, I mean, this is definitely one I'm getting.
Yeah, 100%. I've got it. I truly cannot wait to build it, folks. Yeah, and it's one of those sets you could just build it any time because it's a classic set. I think this is going to be like a modern day classic set, and it's priced very differently to the castle as well. I mean, it's a heck of a lot cheaper. I mean, the
minifigures are cool. Look at them all just sitting there all together. They look so cool.
The thing is, you look at them and you just smile, don't you? Because they look happy. They genuinely look happy. Yeah. And you know what? Later on, there's a thing in Rewind where they go back and they do some work on a particular thing called Police 2, and they do like a sort of prison for Police 2 to put sort of baddies into and stuff like that. And the figures in there are like based on these figures, and they've got like the smile, and they're in prison, but they're smiling. You sort of think, oh, it must be all right then. Can't be too bad. Yeah, I just love it. I really do. And like I say, it's got that infamous red space minifigure as well, which is awesome. So yeah, that also got 96. Price-wise, though, I mean, again, the price for this is £90 or $100. You get 4 minifigures and 1,257 pieces. So money well spent. It really is, folks. This is interesting. This one I found really interesting because it's a gift with purchase. Have you actually got this set, Si?
No, I didn't. I thought we might have ended up picking it up in Dublin, but it wasn't there. So again, I'm not a big Forest fan, but I did want this because it's huge. Like, I mean, it's an amazing gift for purchase, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I actually was quite lucky. In London, they still got bundles of these still going. And so basically all you had to do was spend £150 and you got this gift with purchase. And because you spent over £120, you get the store free. I I also got the Pirates add-on pack, a Dots box. Yeah, I mean, they were like literally giving them away, which is great. And this is a superb little set. It really is. Barry actually recently did a live stream building it as well, which is lovely to see because he's a massive Castle fan. They give this 79 because a classic set is recreated beautifully, but has been made expensive to acquire. I see. I don't agree with that necessarily. I don't agree with that because it's a gift we purchase, so it is technically free. You just have to spend £150 to get it. But in my mind, I'm not thinking to myself, I'm going to spend £150 to get this set. I'm going to buy some other Lego, and this happens to come free with it. That's my mindset of it. I suppose it depends. It comes down to point of views, I guess, side, doesn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like you at the very start, I used to think the same. Oh my God, I have to spend that much money just to get this. But if you're a collector, there's always something you want. You're gonna be. If you had £5,000, you're gonna spend £5,000. You know, if you're into Castle, you're going to save up the money, and you're going to like everyone has. Like, I mean, Bricking Up Brad, I think, has like 5 or 6 of them. You know, so. It makes sense. As you said, you're going to be spending that money anyway, and you get a free gift.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And honestly, folks, you can easily spend £150 on Lego these days. You really can. You could spend £150 easily on Lego 5 years ago. I prefer if the thresholds would drop. £150 is a lot to spend for it. It's getting a bit boring there, Lego. But you know what? Right? To be fair to Lego, £75 you spent and you got this, right? This is a cracking little set. And these pieces here, folks, this here and the one on this side as well is printed. And that is pretty cool to me. And that is a cool little set. And that is going to be the delivery truck for my Lego store. And there it goes. So I'm well pleased with that. And I believe that's going to be available as of next week in Ireland, in Dublin. Sorry, so you were going to say.
I'm going to have to get in there again. No, I'm really happy for the Castle fans as well that these came out, because you know it is pretty much always Star Wars or Harry Potter or whatever. So it's great that, like, you know, Barry and Craig and everybody got you know what they've been fans of for like years.
I agree, and you know, it is cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with it as well. Chris comes out of a nice thought. He goes, I remember my first classic space set, actually building it with his granddad in Christmas 1984. What a wonderful thing.
That's sweet.
There's a lovely kind of thought, and you know, just a beautiful memory, really, family and doing stuff like that. You know, it's cool. Very, very cool. Lovely. And thank you for sharing that with us as well, Chris. We've got some odd sets here. Koi fish. Yeah, if you're into koi fish, good on you. Moving on swiftly. New York postcard. Love this set purely because it comes with a minifigure. I genuinely think these postcards, I'm in on these postcards. I do like them, right? New York is probably my favorite one. Love London, which I thought was a bit weird. Maybe Kat can tell us. Why did we get the London postcard in this month's Blocks magazine? We got the Beijing one. Which is all right. We got New York, which is I'm not sure about the thing with New York. I'm not sure about that sticker. It looks like they've just pulled it off of PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint 1995. That does. But you get this cracking minifigure of the Statue of Liberty with this one, don't you, Si?
Yeah. Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, indeed. He goes, nope, score's wrong. This set is 84.2 points higher than Mythica. No chance. Yeah, I agree, actually. Yeah, it's I mean, Mythica is okay. I think that's a Legoland exclusive. Windsor Resort's newest themed set. I actually got someone to get me not one of these, but an exclusive set at Legoland a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, I agree, actually. This is better than that. So a lot better than that. Like more than 3 points better. We got an interesting set as well. The 10303 Loot Coaster. When a theme park introduces a new ride, it has to offer fresh thrills. Oh, fresh thrills. You've got to get your teeth around that one. This Lego coaster does that with an enormous double loop. It's a great set. Any thoughts on this particular set, Si?
Yeah, I love it. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't think of any bad words to say about it.
Yeah, me too. I think it's absolutely great. I think it's a great idea. Very engineering wise, I think they've done a great job of it. I probably just won't never buy it because I've got nowhere to put it, in all honesty. But I'm one of those sets that I'm very happy that Lego have made. I really am. And you know what, folks? I'll be really super happy if you lovely lot out there actually gave this stream a thumbs up, because we've got 41 watching you at the moment and we've got about 29 thumbs up. At least according to my monitor we have anyway. I'm going with this. So anyway, what did they score it? They scored this 86. Luke Coaster's score, right, though. I'll give them that. There we go, 86. Yep. Their verdict on this, folks, was thanks for several new parts for facilitating loops. That's a nice one. Facilitating loops. This model successfully stands apart from its predecessor. And what I do like about this over the predecessor is it's just got more things going on. Like this stall here looks amazing. It just looks more fun. And I know quite a few people who built the original one, or the first one, and they said it was a bit of a bore to put together. So here's the thing. The blocks set of the month was this. Set 40574, Lego Brand Store. And I gave it 52. So how does that get the set of the month? A set of the month normally to me means it's the best thing that's come out. But I don't know. Certainly one of my favourite minifigures of the month is this chap here. Because he's got a teal suit on. Teal towels, I'd call it. The set 40521 Mini Disney The Haunted Mansion. That gets only 64. I think for what it is, it looks all right, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I might have given it maybe 70. But it comes with a cool minifigure. The Ghostly Butler's Welcome Guests to the House. This would be a good one for you to get, Si, I reckon. It's a nice one. I like that. Are you a fan of this set?
Love it to pieces.
Good stuff, mate. That's what we like.
I don't know anything about the Disney Haunted Mansion, but I love this set to pieces. It's a ride, isn't it? It's like a experience in Disney World Land.
Yeah, and you know what, folks? If it is, which I'm sure it is, please do let us know if you've been on it. I know quite a few of you out there that have been to Disney. But yeah, let us know. Brickstage Pals, aka Craig, says, wait till they get to the Mustang. No way it's 100 and better than the 99 Batmobile. Yeah, I will say that. That's the thing, we're getting different reviews. We'll take a look at the Hall of Fame, folks, because I think we got quite a few new entries in that. This is a terrible set, to be honest. It's I think they did the best with what they had, but it's just too expensive. They should. Do you know what? They should have scaled this set down. They should have scaled it down, because there was a time when they came out with a load of sort of vignette sets, wasn't they?
Yeah.
So why didn't they make this one of those vignette sets, like the Battle on Mustafar, that sort of thing? Yeah, they should have just done that. But anyway, it's coined the term grey puddle, which makes me laugh. Comes with a couple of good minifigures. They give it 47. It's way overpriced. It's silly. If you're into it, then fine, get it when it's discounted. This, on the other hand, is a really good set. Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter only gets 64, which I think is a bit low again. A serviceable Jedi Starfighter doesn't offer an upgrade over previous releases, but what you do get is this character down here, which is an interesting one, which was actually made. I think someone digitally designed it as a minifigure, and it worked quite well. What did you think of this minifigure, Si? Because you've actually got this set, haven't you?
Yeah. They made these. See, we already saw this in the Lego Star Wars game that came out. So everybody then when we saw it in that part of the game in Camino, everyone was like, okay, they have to have this, and then it was it, and it's brilliant. I think it's really well done. I love it. I think maybe so far for me one of the minifigures of the year.
Yeah. All right, and there you go, folks. And so there's a communion from Camino, and I think they've done a great job of it. I really do. Yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi looks pretty cool as well, and it's a nice little starfighter. There's some nice little play features in there. What do you lot out there think about that too? Just talking of which, what are people saying out there? Kat saying, Brickstage Pass, I did the review for the Steamboat Willie and will die on the hill of 98. 98. Why did you give it 100? It's interesting. Oh, talking of which, we're here now. Let's take a look. Steamboat Willie, which I've got two of these sets. I haven't built them yet, but I will build one day. So what have we got? See, this is the thing, right? I I definitely would have given Batmobile 100%. It's my favorite ever set of all time, folks. It really is. Was it better than the Mustang? It absolutely was. They need to be switched or something like that.
Yeah.
Interestingly, though, Si, I don't know if you noticed this, right? But the Pirates of the Barracuda Bay, even though it got 100, is now not number one any longer.
Yeah.
The Titanic is number one. That's interesting, is it? Now, why is that? Is that a better 100? Is there degrees of hundreds? I mean, the sheer fact that Barracuda Bay got there first, I would have kept it at number one. I would have thought.
Maybe
interesting.
Older.
It could be, but it's got the same score. So why is it not held position? It's an interesting one. Anyway,
very interesting.
I'd have to ask the Blocks team for that. Maybe Cat knows. Who knows? I'm not picking on you, Cat. It's just you here. Here we go. This is interesting. We've got 2 new entries this month, folks.
If you look closely, nothing is below 95.
Yes, because we've had a couple that have gone out, because in at number 13 and at number 14, we've got the Castle. So we've got the Lion Knight's Castle at 96. Obviously, Galaxy Explorer with 96, along with, and strangely enough, they've come in front of the Millennium Falcon. So it must be the sheer fact that they're newer that they get the slightly higher spot. But
this is weird. Yeah, there's loads of 96s.
Yeah, there was a lot of 96s in there. 97s. 98 is Steamboat Willie, which, from what I remember from 2019, that was actually a reasonably priced set. The Carousel's in there. Hogwarts Icons is there as well with 99. The brilliant Ninjago City is there. Can't wait to build them. I'm definitely going to be building all the big Ninjago sets next year, folks. I really miss Ninjago. I haven't built any Ninjago for ages. I need to build. I've got all the big Ninjago things. I just need to build them. So I don't know. Maybe I need to build a modular soon. Maybe I'll throw something out to the community and ask them, because I've got the Sanctum Sanctorum sitting there looking at me going, build me.
Before we get on to the AT-ACT, we'll say goodbye to Barry.
Is Barry off? Is he? That's a shame, Barry. He's not gonna have any chance of winning. Bloody, these chats are well chatty today. Take his hands. Right, I need to say goodbye, peeps. Have a great Kahoot. Good luck, peeps. Londbridge Bricks and Cy O'Connor. Take care, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you get up to. Greg or Craig, I'm coming down the chat a little bit here, folks. Wonder if you'd do a micro scale set of the Haunted House. There is actually a micro scale version of the Haunted House in the Haunted House. Haunted Mansion is only a week in comparison to the mini castle, which was Chef's Kiss. Yeah, I've got the Disney mini castle just over there behind me. Wonderful little set, and I'll get around to build it one day. Rubbish Cat, and they never convinced me over 90. Next, you will be saying that sequels are better than Star Wars. Oh, there we go. It's all kicking off in the chat. That's what we like to see. A bit of triggering going on. That Haunted Mansion set is impossible to find in stores in the US. Really? Okay, interesting. A lot of people do love a Lego and sort of scary, ghostly sets, don't they, Si?
Yes. Yep.
Very cool. So Mod Squad this month says, get ready to crush the Rebel Alliance with the Scarif by transforming the UCS ATT into the AT-ACT. I like that. AT-ACT. That's a good one. AT-ACT. Very cool. I like that. You're just basically changing it over, putting an orange panel in there. Then you've got the side turrets, which look very cool. And then we've got a nice selection of orange pieces too. I like that from the thing. Rogue One was awesome when I think his name is Baz Malbus fires like a bazooka at it, and well, lo and behold, it just kind of went like that, and it kind of moved. It had this kind of interesting sort of reaction, did it? It swayed, and then it just turned around and looked back at him. He was like, "Oh, that didn't go down well." Here we go. Oh, tailor-made. It's Kylo Ren. We don't, it's in me, right? We don't get enough Kylo Ren sets these days. What's happened to the sequels and Lego in the sequels?
I don't know, because I looked lately and I don't have him as a minifigure, so I have to rectify that.
Really? Side, and there's several variants to his minifigure as well.
I know. I need to get them all.
So this one's a really good one. You'll love it because it's got his helmet and it's got the cracks in it.
Yeah.
Which is pretty awesome. In fact, I think I'm right in saying this, folks. The little... oh, no, actually, no, that's the wrong... I don't know. No, that was a C3PO one. I was getting mixed up with who fixed it for him. We've gone into something else here. Techniques. Oh, this is tailor-made. Suit up the minifigures for the right occasion with these tips for mixing, matching, and adapting Lego characters. I think I know the chap that they talked to about this, Simon Pickard. Simon Pickard is synonymous with medieval stuff, folks. So there we go. There's the medieval stuff. I knew they were coming up. These are pretty good outfits. I like those.
Yeah.
I like those as well. They've got the Native Americans as well. They look pretty cool. I like those. Very colourful. And then we've got some more. We've got this set here. I always remember this. I've actually seen this in real life. I kind of had interviewed Simon for one of my vlogs. Actually, it was the Reading Festival this year, folks. Check that out if you fancy looking at it. I saw this exact section to his medieval village, and in here we've got hair pieces used for the Joker in there, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah,
lettuce.
Yeah, it was a clever use of the piece, though, isn't it, Si?
Yeah, you know, that's what sets people like him apart from me. I never would have thought of that.
Yeah, that's the thing, I suppose. And he does a lot of stuff in and around sort of historic events and historic times and things like that. I agree with you, Greg.
The little fences are the droid arms.
They are, yeah. The battle droids, aren't they? The little battle droid arms. Yeah, it's really, really clever. It really is
cool.
Just getting back to the chat for a quick moment. Take care, Fooding with Bricks. People saying that we got Cabbage is not sure about that. Maybe they're prioritizing on price, although the basis Galaxy Explorer 96 would be ahead of the Castle 196. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Cat Colors, can you kick Chris out for giving a car 100? Latest Barry says Brick Stage Pass. I'm watching and building the Sanctum. Cat, let me know what you think of it as well, or drop me a note. Do you think I should be building it soon? I kind of want to build it soon, actually, in all honesty, because it does look really good. I think it looks actually very good next to the boutique hotel because it's got that sand green roof on it, which is pretty cool. I don't want that set, Cabbage. You know I mock sets are overrated and overpriced. And Mairead is agreeing with you, Si, saying that Halloween is brilliant. It really is.
Sure is.
I have every Kylo Ren minifigure, Si. Says you got to get in touch with Kat.
I'd be surprised if she didn't, to be honest.
This is true. This is very, very true. 8 mushrooms on that page for anything else? No, it is simply there. Book back. It says Jones Cram draws you into a fairy tale world with a stunning mushroom house. And
it reminds me of a Smurf's house.
It does, actually. Yeah, you're dead right. It does. And I love this as well. We were talking about snails last night, folks, on London Calling. Watch it back if you like. It was the first hour. It was a bit trippy, to be honest. We were talking about some completely random subjects. We've got a load of castle stuff here. Willow. This will be an interesting one for Barry, actually. Some Willow stuff here as well. It says the dramatic battle with George Lucas and Ron Howard, 2 awesome directors. Classic fantasy movies recreated in this magical Lego build. There we go. So we've got Castle here. We've got Willow. I can't even remember Willow. It was such a long time ago that I saw it. But anyway, we've got this guy here. He's Graham interviews. What's the name of the guy that does it? The dramatic was recreated in image. I can't see who actually did it. But anyway, check it out on Lego Ideas, folks. It's nice to see Blocks Magazine actually going back to Lego Ideas this month. But yeah, Tobias Roloff. I'm going to presume that he is the creator of this mock, and a really good job too. However, my favorite this month, I have to say, I think me and Simon were probably talking about this as well. Yep. Cassettes are making a resurgence, folks. Believe it or not, there's more people buying cassettes now than what they did in the late 80s. And someone's recreated the Sony Walkman. How crazy is that? It looks amazing. It really does.
That is cool. I still don't understand why people are getting into cassettes again, though.
I don't. I could understand records, but I don't understand what the benefit of a cassette is. I really don't. Other than you can kind of go jogging with it. I mean, I remember like 30 years ago when I used to go jogging with them. I'd be like, yeah, cassettes are better because they don't jump. Did anyone ever have a disc Walkman that they said they didn't jump? They jumped, believe me.
They did have a sports one and it had a little lock on it. and it kind of worked.
Yeah, it kind of, but not the way I ran.
You still wouldn't go jogging. Yeah, exactly.
I'm a bit of a stompy runner, to be
They're
honest.
quite heavy, Greg. They used to pull your trousers down as well.
Really? I never
When
had
you're
that issue,
jogging.
to be fair. But are you sure that wasn't because of the people that were chasing you, Si?
Yeah, exactly.
Oldendorf's last name, he's got to go. Bye, Happy Builders. Oldendorf, you're not going to try and win it. He's off because he's probably going to go and eat pizza. You got pizza tonight, Oldendorf, just for a change? Anyway, take care, KO. Look after yourself. Enjoy the rest of your evening, my friend. We've got some more mocks as well. I'll breeze through them. They are nice, though. I have to say, I'd like that. I'd like actually just a really tall tower. But maybe people find that a bit boring. I just did like a 2-meter tall tower. A classic Lego Pirates model is updated to give the Imperial a more substantial lookout tower. It's a beautiful design. Very Spanish, might I say. So anyway, then we've got subscribe to Blocks Magazine, subscription benefits, get Blocks Magazine delivered to your door every month before it hits the shops. UK 1 year is £59. 2 years is £110. Okay, so you save even more money if you go full out 2 years. But don't forget, folks, at the end of this stream, we'll be doing a Kahoot, and you can win it for free and get 12 months there. So there you go, folks, saving yourself pretty much £60. That's not bad, is it, Si?
Not bad at all.
Okay, so Rewind this month goes back and looks at Space Police. I actually really like these. This particular set here, 6897, I think is an absolute corker. I really do. Love it. Then we got some more sets that they show you in and around this one. This one I particularly like as well, especially with that printed piece on the slope there. At least I think it's printed. Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it? It looks too fine to be a sticker. That's the Galactic Chief, set 6813. You got the Solar Snooper as well. Don't get many vehicles like that. Any particular favorites on page 104, 105, Si?
The Galactic Mediator. I do like the Solar Snooper as well. I like those wheels. I always liked those. They were rubbish, but I still like them.
They were, but they look good, don't they? They look good. They just needed a little thread of kind of rubber in them to give it some traction. Ian said, "How could you build a 2-meter tower? You'd only be able to reach halfway up." What? I'll build a 7-foot coot, maybe. I don't know. I'm throwing it back at you there, Ian. Rebuild the prison block. This is the prison block that I was telling you about earlier on, and the figures in it, they're in prison, but they're smiley. So you sort of think, you know what I mean? You don't feel it's too bad for them or anything like that.
They're not too bothered. I actually do have these guys.
Oh, let's have a look at that, Si.
No visors, and no printing on the back. But I found these just in a bunch of minifigures that I swapped with somebody. They wanted brand new bricks, and I wanted their minifigures. And I was like, okay, yeah. So basically, the lady said, just go through that and get whatever you want. And there's one of the police. I know it's the wrong visor. Don't start a war in the chat. But they're so cool.
They are really cool, Si. Oh, that's really cool picking out those figures. Dude, they look good. Really, I mean, bearing in mind this is like, I mean, it's got to be 90s, isn't it? Let's take it back on it. Yeah, 1992. I wasn't even born then. I mean, look at the prints on them. The prints are really good, aren't they, Si?
I was really lucky that they're in really good condition.
Very cool, my friend. Very cool. So anyway, Rebuild shows you how to build a prison for them as well. It goes through all the techniques. I still don't give you the pieces that you require. You have to look at it, but it would be handy. Just throwing it out there, Blocks, if you seem to be watching, or if you are watching, just have a little menu or something like that, so we could order them up. It would be helpful. Maybe Blocks does it on their website as well, because they've got a website as well, folks. So do check them out. I'd imagine they did. We've got Lego events as well. We've got some Lego events coming up.
Put the mag back on the big screen.
Put the mag back on the big screen.
Yeah, I'm on the big screen. Look, hey.
Oh yeah, there you are. Sorry.
There you go.
There we go. So yeah, we've got the Blocks Brictionary. We've got the events coming up as well. Lego events, October and September. There's some really cool ones coming up. Brick Links in the UK, October the 8th. I believe Craig is going to be displaying there. It's where it's at Christ's Hospital School in Lincoln. You can go and see Trevor. And so I'm going to see if I can get to that one. I've got to look on Google Earth and just see how far it is from me. It's going to be at least a 3 or 4 hour drive, which is potentially possible, folks. It's potentially possible. We'll have to wait and see for that, because I'm probably going to do a long drive next year, going to Billund, and it's about 13 hours. That is. I'm well up for that one, believe me. So anyway, from the vault, this was really interesting. Actually, they actually talk about, and I didn't know much about this, monorail and why it didn't kind of work out. It did, basically, folks. We all loved it, but it didn't sell ultimately. And if you're running a business and you're producing something that doesn't sell, you're not really going to keep making it, are you? But we all love it. That's the thing. And do you know what, Si? I'm pretty much a purist when it comes to Lego. I really am. Like, I don't really do any customization or anything like that. At least non-Lego stuff. I would definitely, though, hand on heart, buy 3D printed monorail track and put that around my system. I would do that because it's based on Lego. That's the only thing I would probably do. I'll have to look into that.
I think looking at the castle, looking at the Galaxy Explorer, and the demand for that, I would not be surprised if I think they're going to make that. I think that will come back out.
Do you reckon it will?
I just have a feeling. It's just, I know people will be like, no, the track, blah, 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 blah. They're a plastic production company. You know, they can come up with their own copyright and patent for a new one. That's ancient. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, and I don't know. I think somebody said they bought the original company anyway, but I definitely think in the future it will come back.
Yeah, I agree.
It just has to.
It has to. People do want it, and I do want it as well. I want to have that around my city.
It doesn't even have to be an old monorail from an old set. They could easily do it from a different country. Lots of countries have monorails. Japan has monorail. The bullet runs on magnets on the monorail. But yeah, I have a feeling that they will bring it back, a monorail in some form or fashion.
I'd love it if they did. I'll have to hold off now and not buy any 3D printed stuff. Eddie says, Greg, can you pick me up on the way to Peterborough? I've got no idea where Peterborough is. So probably not. The molds and the motors are gone. Well, yeah, but the molds, I'm sure people have printed them off, though, 3D printed. It seems that Lego will start making more Castle and Classic space sets. The fans definitely want it. Yeah, and I think there is something to be said. Oh, here we go. There is a big 3D printing market for the track. Good. I'm glad that there's a big 3D printing market for them, for that track, because it means it'd be cheaper. That's it. He goes, Addy says, I'm just south of Lincoln. Blimey, if you're just south of Lincoln, get yourself into a cab. Get yourself there. Ian Brickpods, he says, they've just said that the monorail track won't come back, but they could do a better track or even just a track built rails. Well, if they're making trains these days that are wider than official Lego track, who knows? Maybe they will. Watch this space. Indeed. And now, talking of space, that was indeed Blocks Magazine, issue 94. That is the review done and dusted. And I just want to say thank you as well to Blocks Magazine for sending me that free of charge. But as always, folks, as you well and truly just saw over the course of the last hour and 20 minutes or so, all my thoughts are my own, as well as size. And we even shared your thought as well, don't we, mate?
Yep.
Cabbage comes up with an interesting piece. He says, why don't they come up with a 10-stud wide monorail? Yeah, why not? If they're going to break their system and not use their system that they've been so careful planning and developing over the course of the last 60 years, then why not? But yeah, so okay, folks, we are now going to go into the wibbly wobbly world of actually doing a Kahoot. So while I'm trying to sort of sort that out, I'm going to run a little video. You can keep chatting to yourselves. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to try and run a little video. Hopefully it works. Of a quick kind of tour, and I mean it's a very quick tour, folks. About 45 seconds worth of looking around the Lego store, the brand new Lego store in Dublin. And this, folks, is it. and that was that. Simon was asking us. He says, "Si, is that photo at the start of this video? Was that Greg stood on a box?" It wasn't. I was actually crouching down as well.
You should see, I will put the photo out. You should see the selfie that I took of me and Greg. After I took it, we both looked at it, and you can just see this part of me, and you can see, and Greg was like, "Will I take it?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Well, the thing is, Si tried to take it, and his arms weren't long enough because the height. When he was taking it with me standing, he was like, the camera was like there, and I was like, "We can't do that." And then when we did take it, I'm like looking down. I go, "Are you right down there?" And it was good fun. So anyway, let's get rid of this camera. We'll get going, and let's kind of kick it off like
While
that.
you're doing that, you can put me on the big screen for a second. I'll just show off some of the stuff, these two minifigures from the store.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, show us that. So this is
ready. You know, sometimes you put me in the big screen, you go off and do the Kahoot. So I had everything ready. And
I'm sorry, Si. I just wanted to do that. That's cool, man. Go on.
So
do
that
your
is me. I made that the other day, not knowing that I picked a women's portrait. So you can't see.
He's got boobs.
Yeah, you can kind of see my moobs and my slim waistline. And on the back, we have that won't focus. It says Lego Dublin on the back, and then just in a tricolor. This one here has normal torso, so you can pick whatever you wanted. Now, I know I picked the hair because I have never been able to get many of these wigs, these hair pieces before. And then that is the leprechaun from the CMF on the back. But so just wanted to show those off because I had them ready for Greg to help him out while he was getting the Kahoot ready.
Sorry, Si. I just thought so. The Kahoot is ready, folks. So if you go to kahoot.it and then put in that PIN number, which is 767566, you will be entered into the game. So let's share it out, shall we, Si? Let's bring that in. So I'm just going to remove that. We've got Salix Bricks has entered in already. Ginger has entered in as well. Ginger. Sir Separator is there too. Let me just get rid of that. Oh, there that goes. Good stuff. Get rid of that. Good stuff. So it's just me and Si. And then I'll just pop to this. Oh, we've got loads in there now. Cabbage Face is in there as well. Anyway, let's bring it in, shall we? Here we go. So let's pick a Chrome tab. I think that'll be easier. Here we go. So we're just going to share it now. And then we can mess around. So there we go, folks. There we go. We've got Fabaza. I know that's going to be Fabaza. I think the pressure probably got to Baza because it was. We're talking like a lot of.
Oh, that's true.
The pressure would have got to. Do you remember the time that you threw him, Si? What can I say? At the bottom, Mayo. At the bottom, Mayo ticker. Yeah. Oh, Mayo's just got here. It goes. What's the pin? There you go, 767566 or 767566. It's a bit like, you know, when someone reads back to you your mobile phone number, but they do it in a different style to what you do it. You always have to repeat it again, don't you?
I have to go into my phone to make sure it's the right thing, even though I know it off by heart. I'm like, I get so, yeah.
It's a bit like when you're in bed at night, isn't it? You think, oh, did I turn off all the gas? Did I turn off all the gas knobs? And then you go down, you're compelled to check it because you know it might be a bit OCD, and then you think to yourself, I didn't even cook anything tonight. Why am I checking it? I'm like that. I'm like, oh, did I turn off the iron? Do you ever get that side? Did I ever turn off the iron?
I just unplug it.
Yeah, if I have to remember, did I turn it off? I just phone the butler and say, have you turned it off? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool.
I did, my lord.
I did really. Yes, my lord. I got one of those bell ringers in the chain in the room. It's quite handy. I mean, Mayo says he's just entered. I'm just saying. That's what he said, son.
Okay.
Murray says, good luck, all. Y'all. Love that. We've got 14. We've got 15 in there. Silos himself. Khan. Well, Khan's in the house. Echoes in. There we go. Got 16. Come on, folks. Let's see if we can get to 20, shall we? We could do this. Good luck, everyone. Cat's saying, Cat, you can join in if you want. You can't win, but you can join in if you wish. Well, your cat probably knows this off by heart. Probably wrote most of it. 767 is the code. Aston Martin fan is in the house. Some of these people have been there. They've been a bit quiet side, haven't they? They've been a little bit on the quiet side. Who else we got there? Gregor Craig saying, thanks, Cat Colours. Not very confident, no. Well, there you go. You got to give it a go. Got to give it a go. You got to be in it to win it, haven't you, Si?
And if you're not in, you don't win.
Exactly. Oh, he's back. I'm back from the dog walk. In fact, I thought you'd gone off for pizza. Well, it's a bit early for dinner, isn't it? I suppose. Actually, what time do you normally do dinner, Si? What's your thing for that?
If Lorraine's in work, I try and get it done and finish before 6. And when Lorraine is working, she might come home and do it, and we'd be eating at about 7.
Yeah. Okay. Chris, this is a Lego stream, not a boxing match stream. Gregor Craig is saying, if Cat Colours wins, does the prize go to the second place? Cat won't win it, but if she did, she'd pass it on to second place. She will be. There's no prizes for second or third. It's the winner. The winner gets gets everything. Right, come on, we've dropped down to 14. Come on, who's dropped out of there? Come on, we'll wait till it gets. Give it another minute, and then we'll get back into it. We got. I got no idea how to pronounce that, but hi to you, my friend. KO's now back in it. He goes, when did I win the first one? Don't know. Whenever the first one was. Macro saying, have I won yet? Macro, are you in it? We got King Oldendorf, Echo, Khan, Silos himself, TMW, Cy O'Connor, Euphoria, Chicken Eater. That's going to be Ian. Fabaza, Gregor Craig, Cabbage Face, Ali the Goat, Ginger, and Salix Bricks. Macro, are you going to enter? All you got to do is go to there, Sir Separator. Right, we'll do one more, and then I'm going to lock it. Actually, I might not lock it, because if you lock it, no one else can join in. But everyone's always got a chance. So anyway, we'll give it one more minute till 1844, and then that's it, folks. I'm going to lock them all in. Sub to Mayo. That is a rubbish name. That is. It really is. But anyway, okay, folks, we're going to give it till there. Right, going to lock you in now. Here we go. We are locking in. So let's get going, shall we? And 3, 2, 1, and start. Here we go. Kahoot. Here we come. Blocks Magazine, issue 94. All the questions, 99.9 of them are based on that quiz. What is the name of the Lego set depicted on the front cover of this month's magazine?
That's funny.
Is it Tiddly Tiger's Castle? Is it Lion Knight's Castle? Is it Lion Gate's Castle? Is it Lion Heart's Castle? Who knows? There we go. Just get that down. 17 answers. 16 right. Oh, someone put in Tiddly Tiger's Castle.
Amazing.
That is funny. That really is. Let's get rid of that banner as well. Just give you guys a little bit more real estate space on there as well. Cabbage Face put Harold. What's he talking about, Harold? I bet that dude is good at Scrabble. Okay, let's see how you all did. Someone got it wrong. Ginger's top. 964. Ginger is top. Interesting. Very interesting. TMW is second with 963, 958. So this is the thing, folks. The quicker you answer, the more points you get. It's as simple as that. It really is. For Baza is fifth. I reckon that could be Craig. Would you reckon, Si?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah,
I reckon it's Craig for Baza. Baza's all right until about the question 9. That's when the pressure seems to get to him, I'd say. So anyway, folks. Okay, here we go. Question 2 coming up. Now, don't forget, 2 of these questions in today's Kahoot will be worth double points. Here we go. It's a quiz. It's worth double points. This is one of them. What is the set number for the Galaxy Explorer? Is it 79401? Is it 10294? Is it 10497? Or is it 21322? So you got the magazine. Quick. You got 6 seconds to answer it.
I think I got it wrong.
You think you got it wrong?
Oh,
10497. Oh, that was a few people got that one wrong, Si.
Yeah.
I'll be interested who went for the red one, because that is just basically the right number backwards. Anyway, let's see how
I
we all
picked
did.
the red one.
Oh, Salix Bricks goes top. Ginger's dropped out the top 5 altogether. So that person's completely gone out of the way. TMW is second. Smiling Imp is third. It's a nice thought, isn't it? Sir Separator is third, or fourth rather, I should say, with 2766. And Andy Coop is there as well. Okay, folks, heads down. Next question coming up. It's a quiz question. In the Lord of the Rings top 10 sets, what position did the Tower of Orthanc have? Was it 4? Was it 3? Was it 2? Was it 1? What was it, Si? What do you reckon it was, Si?
I don't remember. I put 4. I couldn't get to the page quick enough either. Disaster.
Oh, there we go. Now, there's the answer on the screen. The correct answer. Our survey says 19 answers. We've had a few people join in as well.
That's right. Okay.
Very good. 11 got that correct, but quite a few people got it wrong. I was interested to see that, especially as the right answer was popping up on screen. I'll try and make it fairly straightforward. Oh, so Separator, he's on a streak. So Separators has the highest answer streak of 3. Very good.
Done.
Very good. I'm liking this. Kat says, got to love a set number. I tell you what, folks, Kat is like that when it comes to recalling set numbers and names. Really is. Same here, Si O'Connor. Gregor Crick saying. Aston is saying, are we allowed to leak answers in the chat? No. You can say it afterwards, but because it can throw people. I mean, that's to be honest, you can if you want to, but it is you put yourself at a disadvantage, and also as well, you might be throwing people as well. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it that far. Do it if you want to do it. It's up to you. But if you get it wrong, people might hate on you a little bit. I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Anyway, next question coming up. Is it true or is it false? Feebling is the art of feeling out minifigures blind bags. True or false? Feebling is the art of feeling out minifigure blind bags. Is it true or is it false? Interesting. I wonder what Kat would think to that. Oh, 2 people got it wrong. As it changed the scores. Oh, Smiling Imp comes into the top 4. And someone just dropped out. I didn't quite catch who that was. Oh, it's Cabbage. Cabbage has dropped out. Unlucky Cabbage. Keep going, my friend. Keep going. Cabbage is saying, is this life? It certainly is, mate. Okay. Don't forget to give the stream a like as well, folks. You lovely people. You know you want to. Okay. Next question coming up. It's a quiz question. Lion Knight's Castle scored 96 and Forest Hideout scored 79. But what are those scores added together? Is it 125? Is it 199? Is it 222? Is it 175? I thought I'd throw a maths question into there.
Oh my God, that's the first maths question I've ever got right.
It's pretty easy to work out, really, when you think about it. But also, as well, I was going to put on it originally. I was going to put what if you combine the Lion Castle score and the Forest Hideout, what would you get? I thought, nah, I don't think Si would like that one.
No, I'd be confused.
But I tried to do one that kind of sticks out a little bit. Cabbage is saying, laugh out loud. No one said anything about maths. There's always maths in this. You've got set numbers. We're going to get a little bit of maths. You can't help that. Anyway, let's see if that's changed. Oh, it's changed nothing at the top. Salix Bricks in there at number 1. Sir Separator is very close behind on 5497. Fabaza is third. Oh, he must have a red hot finger, whoever that is. Smiling Imp and TMW is sitting there rather proud at position number 5. Mairead out there, she's saying, oh no, the maths questions always throws people. It does. Never know. There might be one or two other left.
Get the calculator
coming in. That's it. Curl's coming in. Here we go, folks. Next question coming up.
Oh, shit.
What is Block's set of the month? Is it the Lego brand store? Is it the Mighty Bowser? Is it the Titanic? Or is it the Loop Coaster? What is their set of the month? If I remember rightly, he only scored about 51 or 52, something like that.
Hi, Kat. Yeah. What was that? Okay, I'll put that in there. Thanks. I'm only joking. She's not on the phone.
Oh, very cool, mate. Very cool.
And you can tell because I'm not winning.
It's the hot phone. It's that way. I wouldn't mind, but you did the review with me, Si, and you got the magazine there.
I don't know what happened at the start. I just didn't remember those numbers because they're set numbers. I never remember set numbers, but I've gotten everything. I haven't got anything wrong.
Okay, that's good.
No,
that's
one. I
good.
got one wrong.
Okay, no, if you've only got one wrong, blimey, you're well in there still. So Separator is still hanging in there, but Ali the Goat has crept in to the top 5 positions. Sir Separator, though, is on a streak of 6 correct answers in a row. That's amazing. Well done, Sir Separator. But as you can see, you just got to be a little bit quicker to catch up with Salix Bricks. Very interesting. Anyway, can anyone catch up Salix Bricks? Everyone in the top 5 certainly can. Next question coming up. It's a quiz. In Block's Hall of Fame, what unlucky position does the Lion Knights Castle hold this month? Is it 10? Is it 11? Is it a 12? Or is it 13? What unlucky position does Lion Knights Castle hold this month? 18 answers thus far. Okay, 3 got it wrong. 2 got it wrong, in fact. 5 altogether. And 14 got it right. It was, of course, 13. The clue was in the title. Oh, Sir Separator pulls into top position there. Salix Bricks drops to 3rd. Salix Bricks is out of contention for a prize. For Bazza, though, piling into number 2 there. 4 players have reached answer streak of 5. That's impressive, folks. It really is. Here we go. Next slide. The chat's gone very quiet, Si, hasn't it? They're like proper focusing, aren't they? They really are focused, you lovely lot, you. Big Nate is out there, Bricks. He's saying, hey, yow. Good to see you, Big Nate. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the quiz as well. Here we go. Next question coming up. True or false? Jens Nygard Knudsen designed the original 928 Galaxy Explorer. True or false? 15 got it right. 4 got it wrong. He was indeed one of the designers of that set. For Baz is in 2nd. Smiling Limp jumps up into 3rd. Very good. Everyone's doing very, very well out there. For Baz is 2nd. Not too much change, but Salix Bricks has fallen out of contention. I wonder if he got one of these answers wrong or something like that. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, Salix Bricks drops like a hot potato. Next question coming up. What number are we up to at the moment? Oh, the question 9 coming up. It's a quiz question, folks. What theme did this month's Blocks Rewind cover? What theme did this month's Blocks Rewind feature, I should say? Was it Vikings? Was it Castle? Was it Space Police 2? Or was it Classic Space? Yeah. One person. Exactly. One person picked Castle. 3 people clicked Classic Space. But of course, the correct answer was Space Police 2. There we go. Does that change anything at the top? Oh, it hasn't. Sir Separator gets to 9,000, but in hot pursuit is for Bazza with 8,857. Gregor Craig says, should have known. No one would make up that name. Yeah, it's not exactly catchy, is it? Was there actually ever a Space Police 1?
Space Police? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't call it. I mean, it sounds like some sort of comedy film, doesn't it? From the 80s, that does. Space Police.
Yeah. Spaceballs.
The Spaceballs. Sounds like a furniture name in IKEA. Here we go, folks. Question 10 coming up. Heads down. It's all to play for. What species does this minifigure represent? Ooh, is it Bith? Is it Chameleon? Is it Gungans? Or is it Rhodian? Happy's Face says he's winning this. 15 of you got that right. That's very good. I'm loving that. Let's see if it's changed any of the scores, Si. Sir Separator is... Oh, he's still there. This is literally going to go to the wire. So I would say that the top 3 have definitely got a chance of winning this, Si. What do you reckon?
Absolutely.
The question is, though, Si, the question is, right, will they get this last one? What do you reckon?
I don't know.
This is going to... I mean, I'm saying this...
fans will.
Si's got no idea what this question is, but it could be a bit left field. That's all I'm going to say. Could be a bit left field. Here we go, folks. Heads down. Good luck to Sir Separator. Good luck to Sir Bazza. Smiling Imp, for Bazza, I should say. Smiling Imp, Chicken Eater, and Salix Bliss. Good luck to everybody who's in it.
Woo.
Last question coming up. It's a quiz question, and it's worth double points. Lego opened a new store this week in Ireland, but in what city? Was it Cork? Was it Belfast? Was it Limerick? Or was it Dublin? What a fine, blimey, that picture went quick. I was going to say, what a lovely picture that was. They all answered that super quick, Si, didn't they?
Yep.
Gregor Craig says, I'm vying for the last place right now. Well, you can only get better. Then you got Cabbage Face says, I got this. Gregor Craig saying, know nothing about Star Wars species. Well, did anyone out there know what city in Ireland Lego opened a store this week? We'll soon find out. Blocks Magazine 94 podium, 3rd place, Smiling Imp. In 2nd place, for Bazza, which means in 1st place, it is Sir Separator. Woo! Fantastic. Chicken Eater and Salix Bricks came in 5th. Well done, everybody.
Well done.
This was rigged. I was rigged. I demand a recount. This isn't like an American election, Macro Bricks. We don't have to do recounts. Cabbage Face says GG Imp. That's who Cabbage must have been, I reckon. Andy Seston says well done, and Murray says well done, Chris. Cat Colours says congrats to whoever that is. Gregor Craig is saying, oh well, you're either 1st place or you're last. That's it. You got to go all in, all hands in. Isn't that right, Si? Absolutely.
I came in 10th.
You came 10th. So that's really good for you. That's not bad. It was practically 20 people in that, 19, I think it was. Whoop. Awesome work. And congrats to Sir Separator. Mayo saying I was last.
Mayo.
Oh, Mayo. Come on. Someone's got to go last, I suppose. How many did you get right, actually, Mayo? Yeah, congrats to whoever it is. Well, all I'll say, Sir Separator, please do get in touch with me on... Well, I tell you what, you can email me at londonbridgebricks@gmail.com, or just in case you haven't got it, Instagram is probably my preferred method of getting hold of me. And you can get hold of me, of course, just look me up on Instagram at London Bridge Bricks, which is pretty cool. So thank you, everybody, for joining in that. We've got the Brick Patch out there, goes. Playing any other games? Oh, am I too late? You've just literally joined us as we finished the one and the only Kahoot. Anyway, folks, I hope you guys all enjoyed that. I certainly did. Let's get rid of that and just return it to good old me and Si. Do us a favor, folks. If you did enjoy watching that, do us a little favor. Give us a thumbs up as well, because it really does help the channel and it helps people know that we're out there alive and kicking and streaming as we are. So anyway, on that note, I just want to say thank you to Si O'Connor for joining me tonight for this. It was a really fun review. I really, really enjoyed it, folks. I always enjoy these, and I truly, truly hope that you guys do too. I just want to ask, Si, have you got, as we're kind of winding down here to the 2nd hour, you got anything coming up from your wonderful channel this week, perhaps?
Just the part 2 of the visit to the Lego store. So it'll be the grand opening day, and then the odd video coming out during the week. Nothing really until the 28th, which will be Good Morning Brick World. We're going to go over there with them. I don't know what they're doing. They just asked me to go on. And on the 1st of September, then we have a live stream with a guy who has one of the most complete Lego Star Wars collections in the world, Guinness World Record pending. So watch out for that. I'll give you all reminders.
Very cool. Very cool. So it was Chris that actually won it, actually. So that's pretty cool. So Chris, do get in touch with me. I might even have your address. But anyway, let me know if you want it, or if you want to donate, whatever. It's yours to do with what you want, my friend. It really is. Lorraine Fox is saying thanks, Greg and Si. You're welcome, Lorraine. Well, she's just woken up. She says, Si, what have you been doing to her?
I think she's been catching up on sleep that she missed from the store opening. But she was in work at 8 o'clock this morning as well. So
I was going to say, she's used to getting up super early. She starts work at like 7 o'clock, doesn't she? Some days.
Yeah. So she was in work all day.
Good to see you, Brick Patch. Honestly, you're a diamond geezer. You really are, my friend. KO says, maybe I host a Kahoot in the future then. That's no chance. Lorraine says, he goes, yes, I got it. Gets the content out. Lorraine laughing a bit. There they go. You got to play it until you win it, KO. You got to play it until you win it. Craig is saying, cheers, Greg and Si. Take care, all. Honestly, folks, great to see you all. Coming up from me, there may be a short coming out in the next day or so. I'm actually going to be out practically all day tomorrow. Going to be meeting up with one of the members of Cali Bricklig and Thomas from Planet Tech as well. So I've got an exciting day tomorrow. But yeah, there will be a vlog coming out of my adventure over in Dublin. And there'll be a couple of shorts as well coming out soon. I filmed a little while ago. I just haven't got around to putting them together. But anyway, I've been enjoying myself on this stream tonight, folks. So with that in mind, I just want to say thank you to Si again. And thank you for all you lovely peeps out there for taking part in the Kahoot. I hope you like it. If you want me to, I might be able to do another one next month as well. And hopefully have a little bit of a prize for you too. But anyway, I just want to say hello to Brickham's Den, who's just joined us. Lovely to see you, my friend, all the way from Canada. Lovely to see you as well, Brick Patch. Thank you, Echo Bricks, for being there today, saying take care, everyone. Brick Stage Pass. Thank you for taking part, my friend. Makes a change for you not to win it, dude. Cat Colors for being here and kind of browsing with all her inside info. Kat, hope you're enjoying building the Sanctum Sanctorum as well. Lorraine, well done for just waking up in time for us. I hope you have a lovely evening. I don't know, I'm just trying to think what I've got for dinner tonight. I think I got Mexican tonight. So what are you doing for dinner tonight?
Chinese.
Oh, Chinese night. Lovely stuff. Gaz was out there as well. Minifiku. Mairead, lovely to see you. Andy Seston, Cabbage Bricks. Who else is out there? Macro Bricks. Better luck next time, mate. Mayo, of course. And of course, Chris, Shed Moving, The Building Chalice, to name but a few. Look after yourself, folks. You've still got a big chunk of the weekend left, which is a nice thing to say, isn't it? And don't forget to look after yourselves. Look after your family, Si. Look after each other. Wear those face masks if you have to. And if you don't have to, keep your hands clean. And Lego is a wonderful thing. And each and every one of you wonderful peeps out there are too. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I will see you next Friday for London Calling 134 and a transatlantic live stream coming up this time next week. Good night, everybody. Take care. I love you loads.
Bye.
Oh, I really enjoyed that, did you, Si?
So much fun.
Chris did very well. Well done, Mr. Alice.
Well done, Chris. Well done, Chris. So who are all these people on the screen?
Oh, they're all my members. They're awesome. They're great alumnus. Danny Sesame saying bye, everyone. Have a good evening. See you later, Si.
See you later.
Bye, Greg. Take care, family. The Brick Patch, he's a nice head, Si.
Like a cabbage patch.